Welcome to episode number 2 of Slingin in the South podcast. I am your host, Graham McMillan, and today we will be going over the 2025 Atlantic Coast Conference. And to start off the first topic, I will be talking about how demanding will the ACC be in 2025. Well, the Atlantic Coast Conference in 2025 isn't taking any shortcuts from top-tier non-conference matchups to a restructured conference format that adds travel and variety. The ACC has become one of the most demanding Power 4 football leagues divisions in the country this year. Starting off with the non-conference gauntlet, the ACC leads all Power conferences with 24 games against Power 4 opponents outside the conference, more than the SEC, Big 10, and Big 12. Florida State will open up against Alabama. Clemson will kick off against LSU. Georgia Tech will take on both Notre Dame and Georgia. Miami plays South Carolina and Stanford. Syracuse, usually in the middle pack of the ACC, they will go up against Wisconsin and UNLV. And who has the toughest schedule in the ACC? Statistically, it shows Syracuse has the toughest ACC schedule with multiple ranked opponents and a brutal road stretch. Florida State, they play 3 top 20 opponents on the road. Clemson plays LSU, Miami, UNC, and NC State back-to-back. Virginia Tech faces Cincinnati, Miami, Louisville, and FSU. And Miami has 2 West Coast trips before, and no bye week before their rivalry games. Moving on to the second topic, key games in the ACC this fall. They are not in order, but my top 10. Actually, they are in order of how I'm ranking them, top 10 games. Starting off at number 10, we have Pitt at Boston College in Week 6 on Saturday, October 4th. A classic ACC rivalry, consistently decided by a field goal or less for the most part. Expect high tension and playoff seeding implications for Pitt, not Boston College. I don't have Boston College winning more than 6 games this season, but I mean, you never know. Pitt has a good chance to get to 9 or 10 wins. Moving on to number 9, I have Virginia at Virginia Tech, Saturday, November 29th at Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. The Commonwealth Cup should be a pretty good game between those two. It's always competitive for the most part. At number 8, I have Miami at Florida State on Saturday, October 4th. This is just always a rivalry. This game is one of those games that determine who is the better team and who is one of the best teams in the state of Florida. Number 7, I have Florida State at Clemson on Saturday, November 8th. A battle for ACC supremacy. FSU will try to break through on Clemson's turf. A win here likely will seal the top spot in the ACC or potentially a playoff berth. I do have Florida State doing good, but I don't know if they'll be at that expectation of making the playoffs. At number 6, we have Pitt at Clemson in November 2025. This game will be a pretty good game. Pitt always seems to upset somebody somewhere. It could be in Clemson, but it's likely, but it will be a close game. At number 5, we have a rematch of the 2020 ACC Championship, SMU at Clemson on Saturday, October 18th. This midseason clash is seen as the conference's number 1 ranked matchup to some people, not by me, and it could determine ACC title reconciliation. At number 4, we have, if I can find it, Louisville at Pitt in October. Why does this game matter? Because Louisville continues momentum from a surge last season, now under Pat Kelsey's leadership in his second year. They also have new quarterback Miller Moss, who transferred from USC. Pitt is rebuilding under Jeff Capel, featuring a strong backfield and tough road mentality. Excuse me, not. These coaches are wrong. I don't know why it has the basketball coaches on it. But Louisville at Pitt will be a pretty good game. That is my mistake. Number 3, we have... I know I put it on there. Number 3, Clemson at North Carolina in Chapel Hill on Saturday, October 4th. Big coaching matchup. Dabo Swinney versus Bill Belichick. This will be essential for ACC title hopes and conference bragging rights. This will be a close game for sure in Chapel Hill. At number 2, we have Duke at Clemson in mid-October. Duke nearly pulled off an upset in 2023, and this matchup is Duke's first true test of the program sustainability under Manny Diaz. Clemson remains the front runner in the ACC, led by quarterback Cade Klubnik and a dominant D-line under Dabo Swinney. And that offense looks to be extremely powerful this year. And at number 1, we have Clemson at Louisville on Friday, November 14th. Louisville beat Clemson last year in Death Valley. Expect revenge served in Louisville's house. This will be a late pivotal season matchup. I expect Clemson to win. This game will be very close and have high expectations.